Từ đây này. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Rồi. Đó, từ trên đó. Chụp nhé, chụp nhé. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Rồi. Điều đó, cái điều đó.
Những cái chiều dưới kia còn nhiều chỗ đẹp đó anh ạ.
Đây, chụp đi lên đây.
The sun rises over the serene landscape of Hoa Ben on Sunday, June 15, 2025 at 6:50 a.m., draping a soft golden sheen across the misty fields where Lytutien stands, her breath visible in the crisp morning air. She gazes at the lush rows of mangoes, their ripe golden skins gleaming like jewels recovered from hardship, a quiet determination lighting her face. With steady hands she begins her work, plucking the fruits with a graceful rhythm, filling a woven basket that grows heavy with the morning's yield. Each mango feels like a triumph over the recent storms that battered her hopes, the gentle whisper of leaves and the distant call of a mourning dove weaving a calming tune that eases the burden of her past. Her resolve holds firm, her spirit resilient, as the basket brims with her labor's reward. Inside Lin's warm home, his grandmother awakens, the gentle chime of her phone breaking the stillness. "Is that Mai?" she muses aloud, her voice tender as she answers. "Hello, yes, I'm here. This morning. I'm free, let's meet soon." She ends the call with a contented smile, turning as Lin stumbles into the room, his hair disheveled from sleep. "Good morning, Grandma." He yawns, rubbing his eyes. "Is Tutien up yet?" She chuckles warmly. "She's already out picking mangoes and left us porridge. I couldn't resist a taste." Lin grins sheepishly. "I slept in again. She didn't wake me." "No, and neither did I," she replies kindly. "Drink some water, dear. Ask her to return before the heat sets in." He nods thoughtfully. "She's made for this, Grandma." Stopping her would stifle her joy. She lives for it. Their dialogue flows like a peaceful river, the kitchen table a sanctuary for their shared thoughts. "She's stronger than I realized," Lin reflects, a hint of admiration in his tone. His grandmother nods, her eyes gleaming with pride. "A true warrior, that one. I'm off to see Mai soon, she's finally free." Lin tilts his head, curious. "Not busy today?" "She's been tied up lately." A rare pause, she confirms. "But you, my boy, you were up late again. What's on your mind?" Lin leans in, his voice earnest. "It's Tutien's orchard. The floods damaged it, and her uncle's too frail to relocate. I'm purchasing land higher up to move it, letting him stay below." Her eyebrows lift, a blend of surprise and respect crossing her face. "That's a bold step, Lin." He nods. "Yesterday, I assisted a neighbor with the local elder. Didn't expect it was his land. He mentioned Tranvan be offered to sell nearby. I checked and settled on a price." Out in the orchard, Tutien pauses, brushing sweat from her forehead with a tired hand, her basket now overflowing with the morning's harvest, a quiet badge of her perseverance. Back home, Lin's grandmother smiles gently. "Tutien was buzzing this morning, excited about that land, thinking it's ours already. I went along, you didn't want her worried."
Linh chúc shop tỷ. Thanks.
"I want her to feel safe." She reaches over, patting his hand. She's a gem, a perfect granddaughter-in-law. With just us three, let's fill this house with happiness. Lynn's face softens. I know you're always with me, Grandma. I'll handle it. She beams. I believe in you, Lynn. You've grown so reliable. Now eat that porridge and plan something nice for her today. As she gathers her things to leave, Lynn watches with silent appreciation, whispering, she's the soul of this family. I'll make it work. His thoughts drift as he enjoys the porridge, its hearty warmth a gift from Tutien that fuels his determination. Grandma always puts us first, he murmurs to himself, his eyes landing on a ripe mango in the kitchen. That's ideal for an outing. Inspired, he rummages through a storage nook, uncovering old camping supplies, tarps and quilts from carefree days with cousins, his heart swelling with a plan to offer Tutien a respite. Meanwhile, his grandmother meets Mai at a charming tea stall, the aroma of jasmine tea filling the air. Finally free, eh? She teases with a grin. Mai laughs. Yes, just returned yesterday. How's Tutien's orchard holding up? She sighs. The rains were harsh, but Lynn bought land uphill to relocate it. Mai nods approvingly. Smart move, safer up there. She adds. He's building a sturdy home too, not just bamboo.
Mes mille, wonderful.
I've been too busy with community projects to check in. She chuckles. Lynn was up late with his business plans too. I urged him to take Tutien out for some peace. By 9:10 a.m., the lively market of Hoa Binh buzzes with energy, a kaleidoscope of sounds and colors as vendors and shoppers mingle in a daily ritual. Lytutien enters with confidence, her basket of mangoes balanced on her shoulder, a symbol of her steadfast spirit. Her voice rings out above the chatter, bright and welcoming. Fresh mangoes, 12,000 vin per kilo. Come try one. A middle-aged woman approaches, her hands inspecting the stack. I'll take one, is it sweet? Tutien weighs it skillfully, 3.8 kilograms, and offers a warm smile. That's 45,600 VND. The woman pays, and Tutien returns her change with a nod. Enjoy it. A young man steps up, hesitating. Two, please. Is this one ripe? Tutien checks it carefully. That one's overripe. Take this, 3.5 kilograms. 42,000 VND. He agrees and she bags them neatly. Juicy and sweet, she calls, her enthusiasm drawing a small crowd. An elderly man selects one. Good enough?
30,000 Việt Nam đồng.
She grins. Definitely. Taste the freshness. Back at Lynn's home, he finishes the porridge, each spoonful a testament to Tutien's care. And he muses, she's incredible. His eyes catch the mango on the counter, and he whispers, that's coming with us. His mind envisioning a tranquil outing. He gathers supplies, quilts, a portable stove, a thermos, his excitement building. Meanwhile, his grandmother sips tea with Mai at the stall, the morning light playing on the table. The orchard's been a challenge, she admits. But Lynn's managing with the new land. Mylene's impressed. Uphill's a wise choice. I've been too caught up in village work to visit. She nods. He's building a solid house too. Lynn was up late with his shop plans. I encouraged him to take Tutien out. At the market, Tutien negotiates with a child. This one's 20,000 ven, the little one, her tone kind. A teenager asks, how much for this? Tutien weighs it. 24,000 ven. Here's your change. As the crowd disperses, she packs up. Time to go home. Returning home, she calls out, Lynn, I'm back. He steps from the kitchen, apron on. Welcome. Grandma's with my. Tired. She shakes her head, eyes alight. Just picked and sold mangoes. Where are we going? Lynn's face brightens. Change into something cozy and we'll leave. Not too exhausted, right? She laughs. No, I'll be fast. As she hurries off, Lynn gathers camping gear. Tarps, quilts, a lamp. His heart racing with anticipation. In a fresh outfit, Tutien returns. Need help? He loads the car. Wait, I'll change too. She nods. Grandma must be with my. Lynn emerges in a neat vest. What do you think? Tutien smiles. Handsome. Where to? He winks. A surprise. Leave your basket. I've got it. She hesitates, then agrees with a grin. Okay, you take it. The car purrs to life, their excitement filling the space as they drive off, the sun climbing higher. The market fades as Tutien settles in, her mind buzzing with sales. Busy day, huh? Lynn asks, glancing with pride. She nods. Yes, everyone loved the mangoes. I ran out fast. He laughs. You're a pro. Glad you're resting now. She relaxes. Me too. It's a relief to escape. The road winds upward, the scenery shifting from village bustle to hilltop calm. And Tutien watches, curiosity growing. Lynn keeps the destination hidden, his hands steady, his heart full of intent to make this day special. The car passes verdant fields, babbling brooks, and shady groves, the landscape a blur of life, until a sense of wonder settles between them, a quiet promise of delight. The car ascends a winding mountain trail, the engine's gentle hum merging seamlessly with the rustle of leaves and the occasional chirp of a hidden bird as Tutien gazes out at the evolving scenery, her curiosity deepening with each graceful turn. How did you find this spot? She asks, her voice a hushed melody of awe, her eyes tracing the rugged peaks bathed in the soft morning light filtering through the trees. Lynn chuckles, a fond, nostalgic warmth threading through his tone. I explored here with cousins a few times during quieter summers. It's a secret retreat, untouched by the rush of life. She nods slowly, her mind drifting to her own mountain-bound childhood. I've known mountains all my life, but never these hidden corners. It feels so pristine, almost sacred. As they approach a peaceful pond, its surface a flawless mirror reflecting the vast, cloud-streaked sky above, Lynn slows the car and parks with care, turning to her with a gentle, hopeful smile. "We're here, what do you think?" Tutien's eyes widen, a soft gasp of delight escaping her lips as she takes in the scene. It's stunning, so tranquil and alive. Look at those goats by the water. They look so content. Lynn points uphill, his voice steady and inviting. "Let's set up there. Better shelter and a clearer view." She follows, her steps light and eager, the cool earth beneath her feet a welcome sensation. The air's so clean and crisp. I didn't imagine this open glade. It's like stepping into a hidden world I've always dreamed of. He adjusts her scarf with a tender, careful touch, his fingers grazing her hair. "Keep it on till evening. It'll shield you from the breeze." She smiles, her trust in him radiating. "Lead on then. I'm ready." They unload near a patch of wild lotus blooms, their delicate pink petals swaying gently in the breeze, forming a natural carpet that cushions their footsteps with every move. "Ideal spot," Lynn declares, unpacking a tarp with the ease of someone who's mastered this ritual, the fabric rustling as it unfolds under the morning sun. Tutien offers with a playful, excited grin. "I brought a mango. Let's make it part of our day." He laughs, the sound rich and genuine, echoing slightly off the surrounding hills. "Great choice, perfect touch. Help me set up." She joins in, her hands moving deftly to assist as she marvels at the array laid out before them. Quilts softened by years of use, a portable stove weathered by past journeys, a thermos gleaming with promise, and a woven mat to anchor their space. "You thought of everything," she exclaims, her voice tinged with awe and a touch of disbelief at his thoroughness. Lynn grins, a spark of pride in his eyes. "Old shop leftovers came in handy. Glad I kept them." As the tarp rises, its fabric catching the golden rays of the morning sun, she places the mango carefully on the mat, her heart swelling with gratitude for this unexpected gift of time. They sit together on the quilt, the earth cool and grounding beneath them, and she sighs deeply, a release of tension. "This feels like home. Cities overwhelm me with their noise and endless motion." Lynn nods, understanding etched deeply in his eyes. "This fits you. Peaceful, real, true to who you are." "I feel it too, more than I expected." She leans closer, her shoulder brushing his in a quiet connection. "Thank you for bringing me here. It means more than you can know." He smiles, his gaze steady and warm. "Today's just for us. Let's leave all troubles behind and soak in this moment." Lynn sets up the stove, the metal clinking softly as he arranges it on a flat stone he's chosen with care. "I'll cook fish and rice cakes. Want to help me with this?" Tutien hands him a bundle of dry firewood, her eyes sparkling with admiration. "You're so prepared. Always a step ahead." He winks, a playful glint in his expression. "Shop scraps saved the day. It'll be quick and delicious." As the food begins to sizzle, the savory aroma rising and dancing on the gentle breeze, she peels a banana, the juice glistening on her fingers like liquid sunlight. "First time camping like this. It's all so new to me." He chuckles, a fond memory surfacing. I've done it before with family. Grandma kept supplies ready, always planning for us. She nods, her voice softening with affection. She's wonderful. Always thinking ahead, just like you. The scent draws them closer, a natural bridge to deeper conversation, and they open their hearts in the safety of this sanctuary. Tutien admits softly, her voice carrying a hint of vulnerability. My youth was hard, lost my parents early, raised by good neighbors who gave me what they could. Lin squeezes her hand, his grip firm yet gentle, a silent promise of support. Let's focus on now on what we can build together. What's your dream? She smiles, a glimmer of hope igniting in her eyes. To learn more, like I did at the market today. Connecting with people, picking up new skills, growing stronger every day. He nods, his voice warm and encouraging. I dreamed of success to support Grandma, and now you're part of that dream, a vital part. As they eat, Tutien marvels, her voice filled with genuine admiration. You and Grandma are so tight. It's lovely to see, like a bond that nothing can break. Lin nods, a soft pride in his tone. She's my anchor, my teacher through every storm. Taught me everything I value. She blushes, a soft laugh escaping her lips. You let me sleep in this morning, thanks for that kindness. He smiles, his eyes crinkling at the corners. You needed it after last night's work. How's your orchard coming along? She leans in, her tone earnest and full of purpose. Improving day by day. Your faith in me helps. It pushes me to do more. She raises a piece of fish and a toast, her eyes meeting his with a shared promise. To your dreams and ours together. They savor the meal, the flavors mingling with laughter and shared glances. Lin adding with a thoughtful nod. Let's make this a regular escape, our own tradition to look forward to. Tutien grins, her resolve shining brightly. I'd love that. I want to contribute too, not just rely on you. I want to stand beside you as an equal. He pulls her into a warm, enveloping hug, his voice low and sincere. You'll always shine, Tutien. You'll never let me down. I know it deep in my heart. By the pond's edge, she spots fish leaping gracefully from the water, their silver bodies catching the light. Look, a fishery nearby. Those fish are so lively. Lin laughs, the sound carrying across the glade. Maybe we'll have our own someday, fish, goats, the whole farm. They take photos, capturing her laughter, his smile, against the backdrop of nature's untouched beauty. The camera clicking like a steady heartbeat. Run down there, more beauty awaits us, he calls, his voice playful and free. She follows, barefoot and radiant with joy. This is heaven. I could stay here forever. As dusk begins to paint the sky in rich hues of orange, pink and deep purple, they sit by the water, gazing at the horizon where the last light lingers, a canvas of their shared future. Like our future, Lin whispers, his voice soft and brimming with promise. Tutien nods, her hand finding his in a gentle clasp. Together we'll shape it, step by step, dream by dream with every sunrise.
On him. Again, to my surprise, she told me about Phyllis, a sparse health director who had lost her husband several months before, I invited Phyllis to have lunch with me the next day, and we quickly established some common ground. We were about 10 years apart in age, but she had also been with her husband for about 50 years. She talked of how they met and what their life had been like. And I could tell by her stories and the warmth of her tone of voice that she, too, had a happy marriage. Then it was my turn, and all I could do was cry as I told the story of my own husband's battle with cancer and chronic pain.